What's good, YouTube? ATT Biladi, humble to the bone. I'm in my backyard right now. We're gonna talk about Kingu, the sleeping spell, and we're gonna talk about relationships and social media and just the toxicity that comes with it and self-accountability. So, like, comment, and subscribe, because I don't know if we be bots or, of course bots be watching, of course haters be watching, but like the video so I know the real. Comment so I know the real. Alright, so we're gonna talk about the spell of Kingu. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of background, and people could write this off or not, but let's use El Kalum, and that means the oil. Alright, so people who don't think for themselves or are entrapped by religions, I want you to either exit this video or keep watching it and just think for yourself. Like, think outside of what your Bible is telling you and all of them things. Not to say that it doesn't have good points, but it doesn't stop there. All right? Now, a lot of people notice that we're in the spell, we're in the matrix, things of that nature. But a lot of people from my city aren't aware to the fullest extent, because we got it in my city bad. In the 585, it's bad out here. And you could really tell based on just how the city is organized, right? You got the north side, you got the west side, you got the east side, and you got the south side where the white people live, and you got around the corner where the white people live, Greece where the white people live, China where the white people live in Gates, all right? And no matter where I go, you're gonna find a Walmart on the east side, you're gonna find a Walmart out in Greece, you're gonna find a Walmart out in Chile, west side type shit, you're gonna find a Walmart south side where the white people live. Or maybe not. I think it's a Wegmans over there. I'm not sure. Yeah, of course there's a Wegmans over there. But yeah, you'll find Wegmans there. You'll find Salvatore. You'll find the same stores everywhere you go. So it's really just the energy doesn't have anywhere to go. And besides that, down the middle, it's that river. And then you got the lakes over there. So it's cold and it's polluted. And a lot of houses, Kodak building, a lot of pollution, things of that nature that people aren't really aware. It's like The Simpsons and some shit. And plus with the food and things of that nature make people not able to wake up to certain things. You feel me? All right. Now we're gonna talk about social media, the social media aspect to it. And I just want to say, detox your mind from social media if you're not using it to self-promote or to promote other people. You feel me? Social media, if you're not using it for the right thing, is just gonna be something negative. And that's what most people use it for. You can look on a man's page, you can look on a woman's page. Most of the pages on my friends list, it'd be some sexual shit, or it'd just be some negative shit. Or even in person, it'd be some sexual shit. Like, I had met this dude, he was one of my man's on some shit. Like, that's how much I don't even rock with him on some shit. And we was going to these stores, he was like, look at all these thoughts I got. I'm not talking about nobody I fuck with. I don't even remember this nigga name or some shit. But yeah, so he was just showing me all these thoughts, and he older than me, so I'm like, bro, I just walked away after that. We hit a few stores, and I was just like, bro, I'm not even interested in what you're talking about. All you care about is thoughts and pussy. Like, that's a low-level mind state to have, man. I hope a lot of y'all get out of that mind state. Or even porn and masturbation, like, get out of that mind state. I'm old enough to where neither of the two affect me, because it's like, I want somebody high vibrational, you feel me? And let's not bash females, because it be some high vibrational ones on social media too. And I'd be like, yo, it'd be nice if I back her one day, you feel me? Or whatever the case may be, you feel me? You need to get accustomed, you need to stay off of them apps, because if you're not using it for self-promotion, you're just gonna fall victim to it, and you'll just be posting negative shit as well. Most people, they post negative shit, like I said, and they watch people. So it's like, why even be on that app? Look at Michael Rubin and Lil Baby. Like, that dude got $31 billion, and you see how he was holding Lil Baby in the party. So you following these influencers, and they're influencing you, but look, they have to reap at some point. Like, they have to reap what they sow. So he got $31 billion, right? Now, what if he was like, yo, little baby, I'm gonna get you some cars, I'm gonna do all this, and it's gonna be like 500 million, or it could be 100 million, right? You just need to have sex with me. Now, a lot of people may be like, yo, yeah, that's true, or a lot of people may be like, nah. You feel me? It'll a lot of be disbelievers, but best believe, like, and when it comes to this Masonic shit, like, it's levels to this shit that a lot of people with an untrained third eye just don't see. You feel me? It's a lot of people who do things without question, like, you feel me? Get that. You feel me? It's like coke, like, you feel me? It's like any drug, really. It's like any drug. Social media is like any drug. Or that is like, you feel me? They got that, and their third eye can't even open anymore. So it's like they're going through this shit blind based off of what the government is telling them, because they don't think the government is gonna lie to them, even though they've lied to our people in the past millions of times. Even though they gave syphilis to our people, and they put crack in the community, and they give guns to the community for us to kill each other. But that's besides the point. So if you're not using the social media for self-promotion or promoting other people, just stay off of it and detox your mind. Stay with yourself and just be on some positive shit. Be self-accountable, because we're not about to blame males or females for the way this shit going, because it's just a thing that's been pushed by the higher ups, all right? They push these certain agendas to fuck up the black community, to fuck up how relationships work nowadays. So I suggest in these times that you shouldn't date unless you see a female that's on the same frequency that you on. When you get to a high frequency, because if you don't get to a high frequency and you meet a female that's what you on now, you're gonna fuck up. Like, boom, there was this shorty. I'm gonna give you the opposite example. There was these two shorties, one I was talking to and one I was talking to at this party. And it was just complete negative talk. Every time she texted my phone, there was some negative shit. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear this three-dimensional negative shit. Like, I'm at a point to where it's like, these are just words on the screen that I'm reading, and it's like, I don't even know what to respond. Like, your presence isn't felt because we're not in person, you feel me? Like, I don't like that texting shit. That texting shit is weird. Like, it's just, you a bot. Like, it's just bot texting. Like, I'm talking to a stranger or whatever the case may be. Or like when you're on a PlayStation and you just texting, whatever, you feel me? So it's like, I don't want to operate on that type of frequency and in person. Like, this female talking about, yeah, I got these ops. I'm like, bro, no you don't. No you don't. Especially if you're a female. No you don't. And she was like, oh yeah. And then the other shorty was like, oh yeah, I got some ops. I'm like, you really don't, because you stay in house and you mad because shorty said this about It's like, bro, she's behind the fucking screen. How do you know this bitch even exists? Why does it even matter? People are gonna hate regardless because they got something you don't. That's one thing school taught me. People are gonna hate regardless. Whether you up, down, backwards, sideways, backflip. Literally, if you could backflip, niggas will still hate on you if you in school. Even if you the fastest nigga in school, niggas will still hate on you on some shit. So it's like, bro, you can't have your cake and eat it too, though. With this life shit, it's just duality. It's just duality. This world is ruled by certain energies. You feel me? And them certain energies come into play and make us ignorant to this shit. So when you look at the moon, you go further into the spell. You're in a sleeping spell. And most people don't even lucid dream. Some people don't even dream. Some people don't even, travel their own city. Your mind is a powerful tool. Your mind is a powerful tool. You can do mad shit in your dreams, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. The shit I've been doing lately has been powerful. And it's like, yo. But I fucked up. Because I fucked up. I fell into the trap. Niggas hit the fast food real quick. And I immediately regret it because I had a crazy dream. Crazy ass dream, bro. Like, they trafficking these kids. They trafficking these kids right now. And put them up talking about some, have you seen me? No, they ain't seen them because they the one taking them, like Michael Rubin and that Epstein Island, like shit like that. Y'all not seeing what's going on? Y'all think because it's billionaires, it's not going on in your city too. This shit is going on everywhere. This shit is going on anywhere. They don't give a fuck. They will come kidnap your kid if they seen him walking by themselves. They will come kidnap you if they seen you by yourself. Like, fuck is you on? Wake up to the spells. Wake up to the spells of what's going on. You feel me? Like, it's just crazy out here. Like, we don't even got enough nature. Like, look at my tree. Look at the tree, bro. Drained as hell. Cause it's fucking electricity all around me. It's all these damn wires connected shit. A cell phone wouldn't naturally evolve through a person's mind figuring that shit out. That had to be given. You feel me? Certain shit was given to us. Cause y'all ever, like, if you black, you ever go back and be like, yo, if these motherfuckers came over here in 1492, how the fuck did we develop so fast? If they came on ships, meanwhile, they could be talking about fucking spaceships for all you know about. You feel me? And if you go into, like, what's it called? Scientology and shit like that, do you understand some of the degrees about that and be like, oh shit, yeah. Like, bro, science fiction tells more truth than his story. I'm gonna keep it like that. Because science fiction is really science nonfiction. Science fiction is like based off of the sciences out there of shit that's out there. Like the reality view, if you get what I'm saying. Like a Marvel movie is based off of real science. Ant-Man and all that shit is based off of real science. Why do you think in these movies, like, boom, I'm gonna name some movies. Why do you think in Black Panther 2, they made Namor the race that he is? Instead of white like he is in the comics. And they based him off of Quetzalcoatl, the winged serpent. Why do you think that they made King the Conqueror black and not white like he is in the comics? And they said all of his people banished him into the quantum realm because they were afraid of him. Why do you think in, what's that other movie? Guardians of the Galaxy 3. This for the Marvel heads. Why do you think in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 they made the high evolutionary black instead of the race he was in the comics? The high evolutionary who made Rocket Raccoon, who changes, you know, how species is. Like, wake up, it's you, it's your story, it's our story. We've had enough of his story because it only starts in 1492. Ours goes millions of years back. Time can't even contain our story, so that's why we really don't know. That's why it's the so-called Dark Age past 10,000 years ago. And things that happened 6,000 years ago and 8,400 years ago affect now. You feel me? Like, it's crazy out here. And when y'all start elevating y'all mind states and getting past to the spells, because let me talk about the mark of the beast real quick. I've come to the conclusion that the mark of the beast is going to be something subtle. And it could have already happened. Like, niggas told you don't get a 5G phone, and y'all still got the 5G phones. Because, all right, boom, y'all took you feel me? But y'all got a 5G phone, so even if y'all didn't take that, y'all still gonna be a little fucked up. That's how subtle they is. Or even the idea of the American flag. It's these ideas that also entrap you. So whether they got you this way, or through your new phone, or through the worship of America, Uncle Sam, Samael, Sam-I-Am, Samael, the fallen angel, you trapped. You feel me? You trapped. Or what's another way? Like, you feel me? It's just a mental thing. Like, they got you in this European kind of thinking. So now you thinking you just like this white man. I just need to worry about the cars. I need to worry about us. I want to get us, because I come from the hood. I don't got shit, so I got to stun. I got to get all my chains. I got to get this. And I ain't gonna lie, like, when the time comes, you feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna indulge a little, but don't overindulge to where you lose this shit or you gotta pay dues like Lil Baby, you feel me? Like, it's crazy out here. Be you. Like, it's ways you can make it up without having to sell yourself out, you feel me? But when you learn how to read and connect to your third eye, like, this is the representation of the third eye. You can slice your brain in half and you'll see this in the middle. Like, of course, it's smaller than that, but the pine cone, you feel me? Look at all the things around it. Like, it's infinity. It's black. The sun is black. You just can't see that it's black on some shit. It's literally a black hole. Like, what do you think the black hole is based off of? Because if they've ever seen it, then they should have got absorbed right into the shit. But now the sun is just at effect where it's at a vibration to where now the people look like the sun. So with the spell of Kingu and with the way the sun is looking like and how, all them aspects come into play, then you got like 7 carbon or 7 ether physically, still 9 ether being in the mental. Now this is really adept information. So what I'm saying right now may sound like gibberish to certain people, but it's certain things going on, and that's why it's lighter people on the planet right now, because y'all so trapped to the spell right now. Besides karma, because karma's another reason, because we did a lot of fucked up shit that we shouldn't have did, and now we trapped in certain bodies. All right, but besides that, y'all so trapped to the spell to where you think that's another thing. Mark of the beast, another imagery. Y'all think Jesus is white. It says his feet was brown like brass and his hair was white like wool. Now the only woolly animal I know on the planet is the lamb. So I'm not into the Bible either, but I've studied it, so I get it. I used to be a Hebrew Israelite when I was a kid, you feel me? But besides that, we here because y'all subconsciously love the white man because it was ingrained into you as a kid. So, now you may see a brother with a lighter female or vice versa, because it's a subconscious thing that got you trapped. So now you making lighter babies so we could fuck around and wake y'all ass up out of the spell, because we like, yo, we shouldn't be mixing. My dad, he's from the tribe of Ephraim, but you feel me, on both sides, I know it's probably white on both sides, because, they raped the shit out of the Puerto Ricans and the blacks too. And I got somebody light-skinned in my mom's family. So it's like, yo, we gotta wake y'all up. Like Malcolm X, he had to wake y'all up out of certain spells. We here to wake y'all up. We should not be mixing unless it's with our own people, because we ain't even making as much babies as we used to, and we fucking up mating anyway, which is why I said stay off of social media in the beginning, because then you're gonna end up with a fuck-ass baby mama or fuck-ass baby dad. Not to say you can't have a good kid, because I don't fuck with my dad, but I'm a god, so it's like, it don't even matter, because see, we have this, it's like in a computer. You got mitochondria in there. So the fact that my mom is black makes me black on some shit, because it's a backup from all the shit that they was doing. They was raping our people, so it was like, yo, if they keep raping our people, then we'll keep making neutrinoids and we won't have any black people. So now the black gene will be more dominant in certain ways. It'll be dominant in certain ways, so we don't come extinct. Now, if you don't know what a neutrinoid is, that's a person who you can't tell what their race is, and there's a lot of those running around because they came here with an agenda as well. Now, neutrinoids may not have hair like this, you feel me? They may be lighter skinned, but their hair just can't lock. So that's how I be differentiating them. And they come in with an agenda too. You can't tell what their race is, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it so we've lost our identity. So they'll mix a black person and a white person, complete and different ends of the spectrum, to make a confused kid who's trying to figure out who he is all of his life. You feel me? And that'll be like, yo, boom. But once you figure that out, you'll get past that. Or even, this is the even more fucked up part about that. What I'm saying, they got you in this European mind state, because you don't even have to be half black and half white to fall into that, because you can be black, and like I said, subconsciously you love Jesus, so you love the white man, so you're living by his European standards. This nigga came out of a cave, he's dirty as a bitch, and you're living by his standards after he took your ancestors, raped the women, raped the men, raped the children, and you living by his ways. He's got you under a spell. Wake the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Jesus Christ was not white. That's not even his name. His name is Yeshua. Y'all need to understand y'all spirit guides. People got certain spirit guides. The angel Mikael, Malachi, always spoke out to me when I was a kid. He was giving me signals ever since I was a kid. Or Melchizedek, but we're all Melchizedek. If y'all don't understand, yeah, y'all probably don't understand certain shit. But people who is adept know what I'm talking about. So this is really for more the adept people at this point. But we're under a spell right now, and I'm trying to get y'all to Wake up out of this shit. You are God. If you're black, you are a God. You are a God. You can create anything. Your mind is limitless. That's why when you was a kid, you was like, yo, why in 1492? How the fuck did they make this shit so fast? I could fly. I could do anything. What if I was Superman? Boom, boom. They based that off of you. And y'all so fucked up that when we show you black images or we talk about Egyptian and Kemet and all of these things, y'all won't even let that register in your mind because you're asleep and you've forgotten your ancestors. And that's why Yeshua or Jesus isn't coming back, because you forgot your ancestors and you don't even know what these people was really on. One man could really change the world. Look at the impact that dude left. And nobody in this world knows him. Nobody in this world even knows the dude. But look at the impact he has left, or Buddha, or Muhammad. Look at the impact they have left, and nobody on this living earth knows them dudes. But they still left the impact. You don't think evil people changed part of their story to fit their doctrine? What you think the Pope is really about? What you think the Pope is really about? He's eating fucking kids, getting adrenochrome. Talking about, and you convinced it's some savior. Nah, y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up and don't even know it. Or y'all don't even care. And if you watching this shit with the, you feel me, you probably not even watching it, so fuck it. Or you probably just confused as fuck right now. Man, y'all just need to wake up. That's all, bro. That's all, bro. Stay off of the social media shit, because it's just a further step, because as people more wake up, they just want to keep distracting us over and over and over with these red flag, or with this, did you know, this monotonous information. If y'all got my social media, if y'all got my Facebook, go to that shit I just posted. I just posted this conversation from Metal Gear Solid 2. My Facebook is HTB Lottie. Go to that shit. And y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, boom. These Asians is warning y'all for what's to come. Like, you got the West, you got different parts of the hemisphere, and that reflects the mind as well. The shit, boom, right? If I take a flight there, I'll end up, like, say I'm taking a flight, right? And I go over there, boom. And I'm at a certain time of day, and I get an hour back, right? Say I get an hour back from going over there. The things that they have over there, like communism or certain laws that they pushed, is gonna come over here eventually, is what I'm trying to get you to explain. It's like the right part of your brain and the left part of your brain. It's gonna cross over eventually. Their future is gonna be, their past is gonna be our future, because that's the world revolving around itself. You need to understand everything is always spinning, nothing is stagnant. Your skin is always spinning. You are a universe. The universe is within you. So when I say I am God, it's because I'm in the universe. They got you in a ghost spell worshiping Jesus Christ. That's like you worshiping Iron Man or Superman or any of these fake other motherfuckers that they made up, making billions off of their movies, making billions off of their fucking movies. That's like you worshiping any of them. It's no different than that. They're ghosts. They're ghosts. You're under a ghost spell. They got you under ghost station right now because they're feeding off of your negative emotions. And they're feeding that shit right back to you at McDonald's and Burger King and all of them places. Like, you're under a sleeping spell right now. A sleeping spell. This is the dream. Wake up. Wake up. And I'm not saying kill yourself. I'm saying we need to rise above this. We can stop supporting a system any day, and we just haven't. Now, we may have to win by participating in the shit and getting our way out that way, you feel me? Because a lot of people are asleep, and a lot of people not going to go with that, because they may have fears that, oh, if we do that, they going to shoot us all up, because you know the army really run this shit for real. You know that. You feel me? They got a lot of guns, us. And if we not here, then they ain't going to be able to, they could probably just be like, nah, we could blow this bitch up. You feel me? I think that's the real reason they got nukes. The day we lose, we break out. So the way we gonna win is gonna be, you feel me? We're gonna play by the rules for a little while till we get to where we need to go. You feel me? Wake up out of the spell. Wake up out of the spell. Wake up out of the spell. This is confirmation from your higher self, or you right now. I'm literally you. If you believe in God, anything I'm saying shouldn't offend you, because I know these may have been thoughts that you've had, you just haven't expressed. Or if they're right, boom, right? If I'm God and a person's questioning me, I wouldn't be mad, because a lot of people are illiterate right now and they don't actually read the Bible, they go to church. And then even in the Bible got a lot of shit taken out of it. So it's not really attuned to, you know, the ways that it should be. You feel me? Like the Book of the Dead and Emerald Tablets and things of that nature are also high vibration things like the Bible that could, you feel me? But look at the Bible itself. It has a sword on it. It has a cross. It has a cross. You're dead. That's what they're saying. You're dead. That's the mark right there. You're dead. You're worshiping the beast. You're worshiping the ghost. The so-called white man, the Tamahu that our Egyptian ancestors was talking about. The Tamahu white man, like, bro, that's the ghost. He's white because he's a ghost. That's a pure ghost. It has no soul. No soul. It only has spirit like a dog. It has no soul. You have a soul. That's what separates us. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care any of the conversations these people be having with you. They don't have no soul. By nature, they're against nature, which is why we have houses that don't even have glass over them. We can't even fucking look at the sun from in the house on some shit. So if they put us in lockdown, we not getting no sun. We not getting no sun. And they spraying this shit every day. They spraying this shit every day, controlling the weather. They said they're gonna have control of the weather by 2025. You think they're not doing that shit right now? Why do you think all of this shit is going on right now? Some of that shit is nature fighting back, like in California, or earthquakes in certain places. So, you feel me? And they know. They already know. But they just don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. That's their nature. That's why we created them. It's in their nature to not give a fuck. So they will lie to you to their dying breath, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect them. They're a ghost. They're a ghost. They're a ghost. Man, that's all I have to say today. That's all I have to say. I just hope this touched the people that it needed to, and y'all share, y'all like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Like, even if it's one person, I'm just glad that it's out there. Peace and love. Peace and love to the gods and goddesses.